Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. You clicked on to the long-range weather forecast discussion for January 28th through February 9th. What we've been forecasting the last several weeks or around there is finally happening. We have a lobe of the polar vortex forecast separate and sink south. You can see it here over the Great Lakes in the northeast. So this will sink southward, and we have a persistent ridge persisting here, deep strong trough here, and another area of positive height anomalies across the North Atlantic. And this will persist for the this long wave pattern through the period. Now we are forecasting a clipper system to cross the north central states and northeastern states may trigger a potential for a surface low along the mid Atlantic coast Tuesday night. So we're going to go here. You can see here's the clipper system coming down in effect on Sunday. This is Sunday 1 p.m. And this may cause an enhancement of snowfall potential for the mid-Atlantic northeast Tuesday night and Wednesday. So here you're looking at the new GFS. We'll back this up a little bit. Now you're looking at the GFS. And then the European deterministics. And then I want to show you here. Now this is the ensemble means with the surface low position. So we're going here to Tuesday. Now here's where they're far out of agreement. They're like all over the place. These are the ensemble means where they're forecasting lows to develop here. This is Tuesday 1 p.m. We go to Tuesday now. It's a little more clustered. This is Tuesday 7 p.m. And then we're here at 1 a.m. Wednesday morning. And then it lifts out. So it has come to better agreement, and it looks like it might be, but we'll just see how this develops in the next couple of days. Now, as this polar vortex sinks south, it will set up a core cold outbreak of temperatures of 20 to 30 degrees below normal, and that will be mainly across like the Great Lakes region, the Midwest, and the air may modify a little bit by the time it reaches the Mid-Atlantic or the Northeast with anomalies of 10 to 20 degrees below normal. Okay, we're going to look at the period for January 31st to February 4th. And the flow remains highly amplified. You can see everything remains the same. We have our ridge here, trough, ridge here, positive height anomalies. And we go to the 4th. We don't see much change. And then we look at the rest of the models. You can see that they're in good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures here with anomalies of 6 degrees above normal, and then we have above normal temperature for the remainder of the nation, and a forecast anomalies at 6 to 12 degrees above normal. I think this is the ensemble means. It's forecasting greater anomalies of 18 to 24 degrees. We'll see how that comes about. For precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for the Rockies, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have above normal precipitation for this region here. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. Now look at the period for February 5th to 9th. Now, the GFS remains the most amplified here. We still have our ridge here building to the west, below normal heights here with a trough, but it's not as extreme compared to back here. So the height anomalies will weaken, and then we have a retreat of the polar vortex goes back to near Hudson Bay, and I'll show you that. But we can't really show the GFS. Shows a little bit to some extent, but then if you look at the ensemble means, the GFS ensemble means shows this ridge pushing eastward as this trough lifts out and the height anomalies weaken. And then we look at the European, kind of like weak negative height anomalies across much of the nation, but we still have our strong positive height anomalies here. And then the NAEFS shows it the least amplified flow with near to above normal heights across much of the nation. So for this forecast period, I am calling for above normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal, below normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies being conservative right now of 8 degrees, because I think most of the anomalies will happen at the beginning of the period and then slowly lessen as the trough lifts out to the northeast. And for precipitation, calling for above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. And then we have below normal precipitation forecast for the southeast. Probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for January 28th through February 9th. Thanks for coming to Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.